Billionaire CEO pretends to be a nanny. But a single dad stole her heart instead. Sometimes love doesn't arrive in luxury cars or diamond rings. Sometimes it knocks on your door wearing an apron and holding a baby bottle. Before we begin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Kindness Stories, because what you're about to hear will remind you that the richest hearts often live in the humblest homes. Sophia Langston had the world at her feet. She was the billionaire CEO of Langston Enterprises, known for her intelligence, beauty, and the cold perfection that surrounded her every move. People feared her, admired her, and whispered her name with a mix of respect and envy. But behind her polished image and diamond smile lived a woman who hadn't felt warmth in years. Since her parents' death, her company had become her only companion. She lived in a mansion filled with silence, her heart guarded by the weight of responsibility and pride. One evening, her assistant Emma rushed into her office, worry written all over her face. "Ma'am, we've got a problem," she said. "Our new product design was leaked online. Someone from the company may be involved. The main suspect is an employee named Ethan Cole." Sophia looked up, intrigued. "And who is Ethan Cole?" Emma hesitated. "A single father. Works in the maintenance department. He's behind on bills, and his daughter's medical expenses are high. Some say he might have done it for the money." Sophia's expression hardened. Or someone might be using his desperation to frame him. She stood, determination flashing in her eyes. "I want to know the truth, Emma. Personally." That night, the woman the world knew as a powerful CEO disappeared, and a new woman named Sophie Lane emerged. With her hair tied up, wearing plain clothes, Sophia applied for a nanny job through an agency. Ethan had just posted the position, desperate for help caring for his 6-year-old daughter Lily while juggling 2 jobs. The next morning, when he opened his small apartment door, he was met by a woman with kind eyes and a shy smile. "Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm here for the nanny job." Ethan nodded, looking tired but polite. "It's not an easy job. Lily can be a handful sometimes, and our home isn't fancy." Sophia smiled gently. "I'm not looking for fancy. Just honesty." That line made Ethan pause for a second, then he stepped aside. "Welcome to our world, Sophie." Days turned into weeks, and Sophie quickly became part of their small world. She cooked simple meals, read bedtime stories, and learned to braid Lily's hair in the mornings. She wasn't used to the smell of pancakes, the sound of laughter, or the warmth that filled their little home, but she found herself falling in love with it all. Ethan worked hard, sometimes late into the night, painting for local clients to earn extra money. Every time he smiled at Lily, Sophia's heart softened in ways she couldn't explain. At night, when everyone slept, she opened her laptop secretly to continue investigating the company leak. Every file she checked proved Ethan's innocence, but one clue kept pointing back to his home network. Someone had used his Wi-Fi to send stolen data. The more she dug, the clearer it became: Ethan was being framed. One evening, as she tucked Lily into bed, the little girl looked up at her and said, "Miss Sophie, you look sad when you smile. Are you lonely?" Sophia froze, her throat tightening. For the first time in years, someone had seen through her mask. "Maybe a little," she whispered. Lily smiled and hugged her. "It's okay. Daddy says lonely hearts just need hugs to remember they're alive." Those words stayed with Sophia all night. She realized that she wasn't just undercover to save her company, she was here because her soul had been starving for love and warmth. The next morning, Ethan cooked breakfast. "You've been good for us, Sophie," he said softly. Lily smiles more. I smile more. "It's like you brought sunshine into this place." Sophia's heart skipped. "And you've shown me that not all homes are built of walls and glass. Some are built of love." Their eyes met for a moment that felt longer than time itself, and both looked away, afraid to admit what was growing between them. That night, Sophia received a call from Emma. "Ma'am, I tracked the data leak again. It's confirmed, Ethan Cole's home network is the source." Sophia's heart pounded. "That's impossible," she whispered. "He's innocent." "Then someone is using him," Emma replied. "Be careful." Sophia hung up and stared at Ethan's closed door. She had to know the truth. She quietly opened his laptop, her hands trembling. After hours of digging, she found it, a hidden external connection routed through his network. He wasn't guilty. He was a victim. She sighed in relief, tears filling her eyes. But as she closed the laptop, she heard a voice behind her. "What are you doing with my computer?" Ethan stood there, anger and confusion written all over his face. Sophia's voice broke. "Ethan, please, I can explain." He took a step back. "Who are you, Sophie? You're not just a nanny, are you?" She felt her world collapsing. "My real name is Sophia Langston," she whispered. "I'm the CEO of Langston Enterprises." Ethan froze. "You're her? The woman whose company accused me of theft?" His voice was filled with betrayal. "You came into my home pretending to care, just to spy on me?" She shook her head desperately. "No. I came to find the truth, and I did. You're innocent. But somewhere along the way, she stopped, tears rolling down her cheeks. "I fell in love with you. With both of you." Ethan's eyes softened for a moment, then hardened again. "You lied to me. To Lily. Please leave." Sophia packed her bag in silence. When she reached the door, Lily ran to her. "Miss Sophie, are you coming back tomorrow?" Sophia knelt down, hugging her tight. "Not tomorrow, sweetheart. But one day." She closed the door and walked away, her heart shattering with every step. Back in her glass-walled office, she stared out at the city that once made her feel powerful. Now it just felt empty. She had money, fame, and success, but no warmth, no laughter, no love. The silence of her penthouse echoed louder than ever before. Weeks passed. Ethan threw himself into work, but he couldn't shake the memory of Sophie's smile. Lily asked about her every night. "Do you think she'll come back, Daddy?" Ethan would force a smile. "Maybe someday, baby girl." But deep down, he missed her more than he wanted to admit. Then one evening, a letter arrived. Ethan opened it carefully, recognizing the elegant handwriting. "Dear Ethan, I know I hurt you and broke your trust. I don't expect forgiveness, but I want to help. Lily's surgery expenses have been covered in full by the Langston Foundation. Please don't refuse it. This isn't charity, it's love. Love for a little girl who reminded me what it means to be human. Love for a man who showed me what real strength looks like. Sophia." Ethan stared at the letter, tears blurring his vision. "You foolish woman," he whispered. "You're still taking care of us." Lily's surgery was successful. Her laughter returned, her cheeks rosy again, her heart stronger than before. But Sophia didn't come back. Ethan tried to move on, but her absence lingered in every corner of his life. Months later, on Lily's birthday, the local art center hosted a small exhibition. Ethan, now a known painter in the community, displayed his latest work, a portrait titled "The Nanny Who Saved Us." It showed a woman with soft eyes and a secret smile. As people admired it, a familiar voice spoke from behind him. "You got my hair wrong." Ethan turned around, and there she was. Sophia stood there in a simple dress, her hair tied loosely, no makeup, no diamonds, just her. His heart stopped. "You came back," he said softly. She smiled. "I realized something. You can build empires and still feel poor. But love, real love, makes you the richest person alive." Lily ran to her, laughing. "Miss Sophie. I knew you'd come back." Sophia knelt, hugging her tightly. "I promised, didn't I?" Ethan's voice was thick with emotion. "You kept your promise." Sophia looked up at him, tears in her eyes. "I don't want to be the CEO who pretended to be a nanny. I just want to be the woman who loves you and Lily." Ethan smiled through his tears. "And what if this simple life isn't enough for you?" She shook her head. "It's more than enough. It's everything." He took her hand and whispered, "You came into my life pretending to be a nanny, but you ended up becoming my forever." She smiled, and under the soft lights of the art hall, their lips met in a kiss that healed everything broken between them. From that day on, Sophia changed Langston Enterprises forever. She launched a charity foundation called Hearts of Hope, dedicated to helping single parents and children in need. But at home, she was no longer the CEO everyone feared. She was just Sophia, the woman who cooked breakfast with Ethan, helped Lily with homework, and painted sunsets on weekends. Every morning, when she woke up beside Ethan, she whispered, "Thank you for letting me find my heart again." And he would reply, "You never lost it. You just needed someone to remind you where it was." So if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Kindness Stories, where love, hope, and second chances live in every tale we tell. Because sometimes, kindness doesn't come wrapped in luxury. Sometimes, it comes disguised as a nanny.